The mole was Hamura's personal underworld assassin. With a mounting threat behind them, Yagami and Kaito were forced to cut ties with Matsugane. And the two set foot down a path of no return. Finally, the name of a mastermind bubbles to the surface. The man is an AD-9 researcher, Yoji Shono.
Smoke continues to billow out of the Champion District fire as we speak.
We are back with Judgment,
the apparent
guys.
cause is a small explosion which took place in a covert gambling hall not long ago. Eyewitnesses
we
claim
were
they
kind of
heard
a
the
part of
sound
that. Hope no one
explosives
saw
being
us.
detonated in the establishment. However, the building was deserted by the time firefighters and police arrived on the scene.
That's
With
good.
the horror of gang violence still fresh in our minds, the incident only raises tension across the city.
Yeah.
Sounds like the plan didn't go so well.
They were desperate. Still, we did manage to talk to Hamura.
Not real. Well, you talked.
Which is how
he
you
didn't.
found out Shono was the one giving him orders, right? Not Director Kido.
Yeah, no shit.
Yeah, at least that's a look he was giving us.
You can tell that just from a look.
Give me a break. I don't know how else to put it.
Well, I guess that look is all we have to go off.
Yeah.
Did you come to taunt me or help me?
Don't be mean, Yagami-san. Of course I came to help.
Help how?
I found someone who's an expert on AD-9. Looking into that research paper might be our best shot at finding more leads. And I don't know about you, but I can't understand a word of what it says.
Yeah, same.
Alrighty then.
But I found somebody who can.
I'm impressed. Good work, Hoshino-kun.
Just don't get mad, okay?
Mad? Why would I get mad?
Well, the expert I found, it's Hattori-san, the journalist you kind of hate.
What?
Please, he's
wait,
written
what?
a lot of articles on 89 and has interviewed all the top medical researchers.
I guess that makes sense.
That guy? Seriously? This has got to be some kind of joke.
He said he'd tell us what we want to know, if you asked him nicely.
Yeah, you know what? Let's drop it. I don't care about the paper.
Yagami-san,
What?
that research could contain vital information for this case we're building. This isn't an opportunity we can afford to miss.
If we ask him for help now, he's gonna want something in return later.
Hattori-san's waiting for you at Kyushu number 1 star. Apparently he's doing a story on them. Come on, Yagami-san. Get going.
Against my will. You gonna give me another blue proc? Yeah. Are you gonna give me one too? Oh no, you give me red, that's right. Alrighty. Well, guess we could probably do story stuff first. Considering I don't see it. Well, there's a case right there, but it is pretty close. I want to know. How the heck to be friends with Mr. Try and Hit Me? That's the one I need to figure out. So basically use EX moves. Guess I could do that. So basically, there's one to try to get him when I'm drunk, which is fine. Oh yeah, that's the reason why I opened this in the first place. See if I had any. So I'll get drunk and then try to hit him. Oh, and that cloth part? Well, if you sort of feel the rag off my hand.
いらっしゃいませ。
Ah, it's the spot.
ありがとうございました。
Alright, let's try and hit him.
Yeah. You don't give up, do you? The more I
Drink, the stronger I get. There, I hit him. By being drunk. Oof. Man, you got me. Me, of all people. Ow. I simply aimed my punches whenever I thought you would dodge. Oh, no prophecies needed. Whoa, that guy actually hit him? No freaking way. It's like he was doing some crazy kung fu shit. Yeah, it's called the drunken fist. Yeah, he was fast as lightning. It was even a little bit frightening. Fuck you! Fuck you! Everybody was kung fu fighting. This country fast as lightning. Man, you're fast. You got the moves all right. I've never seen anything like him here. You earned this. Damn, this feeling in my chest hurts. This is the pain of defeat. Who are you, man?
It's me.
Yagami. Sorry I didn't pull any punches. You were actually pretty hard to hit. It's a nice way of saying I'm a loser, but I get it. I couldn't make the cut. Don't be so hard on yourself. Must have taken a ton of work just to get to where you are today. Not many can do that.
Yeah.
Well, I did have a pretty strict teacher. Someone actually taught you to be like this? Damn straight. It was the previous Mr. Try and hit me before I took up his mantle. I knew it! I was like, I think there's a Mr. Try and hit me in a previous Yakuza game, but I'm trying to remember which one. Was it 1 or 2? Or even 5? I can't remember, but I know there was a previous Mr. Try and hit me, and Kiryu did that. Back in the day, I was just another punk, trying to hit whatever and whoever I could. I could never hit him. I see. Must have been quite strong. It was. And thanks to you, Yagami-san, his memory's been rekindled in my heart. I owe you one. Now I have a new goal in mind. I'm going to train over and over. And then I'm going to dodge every punch you throw at me. Alright, I'll be stepping up my game from here on out. You better watch yourself next time. That's the spirit. I'll try and hit you whenever I've got, with everything I've got. Should pick one hell of a job, Tango. At least I know who to visit next time I feel like hitting someone. Is he still here? Because then I could try round 2 and get this thing to max. Ah, damn, he's not here anymore. Ah, well. Well, at least I'm in a closer way to go down to the thing. And, oh, maybe he can be a friend. I can get him to go to the thing. Because he doesn't seem like a bad person. I don't know. We'll see. Alright, let's do story. Ooh, that looks yummy as hell.
Hattori-san?
Oh, I didn't notice you there, Yagami-san.
Don't tell me you're using a phone camera to take pictures for your article.
Resolution on these things is plenty high nowadays.
Yeah, I was about to say,
You have
phones
problems?
some phones
Not
are better
really,
than
no.
regular
Just didn't know
cameras.
sensationalist food columns were a thing.
I only report on things that interest me. That's my professional philosophy.
Well, is it gonna take a while? I'm here to talk.
Don't worry, I'll be done soon. All right, I'm done. Thanks for stopping by, Yagami-san. Kinda strange sharing a bowl of ramen with you. I
Yeah.
thought the day would never come.
Can you not?
Relax, Yagami-san.
Are you still working for Kajihira?
I'm not sure I'd go that far. He just calls me in for favors every now and again. Helps to be on good terms with the guy. For my job, you know?
Uh-huh.
It'd be nice to be close with you, too, Yagami-san. I heard you were the one who discovered Shintani-sensei's corpse, after all.
I'm here to talk 89. If that's not what this is about, I'm not sticking around.
All right, all right. But you'll owe me for this.
Yeah, I figure as much. This is why I didn't want to talk to him.
Generally, drug development starts with the discovery of a compound that can treat a given disease. That compound becomes the candidate for a drug. They then test its effects on animals, after which the drug heads to clinical trials. Which is a nicer way of saying human experimentation, by the way. As for the process, it can take years, sometimes even longer, to ensure a drug is truly safe for public consumption.
Yeah, it's tough, I get it.
Before now, Alzheimer's drugs have only been able to slow the progress of the disease. None can cure it completely. But Director Kito's 89 proved remarkably effective at doing just that when tested on mice. If it can work on humans as well, maybe we can finally kiss Alzheimer's goodbye. At least, that's what the paper they published a year ago claimed.
Interesting.
Yagami-san,
Yagami-san.
in this country, 1 in 4 people over the age of 80 is affected by dementia.
Yep.
That means for a couple in their 50s, there's a good chance that one of their parents has it. And the odds that one member of that couple will develop it themselves is 50-50. No matter how you
I have a
look at it,
feeling like most of this
dementia
stats is probably
an
correct.
inescapable issue. If I ever experienced symptoms myself, I'd go to the doctor straight away. In some cases, they can slow the progress enough that you can even keep working. I guess my point is, dementia is not something to fear. It's a possibility to prepare for.
Mm-hmm.
Our biggest enemy is
Medicine has come a long way
ignorance
with
and
it.
apathy. Kinda reminds me of someone.
Yeah, if you say so.
Good. I'd like to give you a rundown of what exactly Alzheimer's is then. You interested?
You do it even if I said no, right?
Well, you're gonna, even if I say no, right?
You bet I would. Now let's begin.
I like that answer. It's like, you're going to tell me anyway. And
Out
he's
of
like,
all the
"Yep."
diseases that can cause dementia, Alzheimer's accounts for roughly 70% of cases. It's believed to be brought about by buildup of a protein called amyloid beta in the brain. When that happens, nerve cells start dying off and the brain begins to atrophy.
Yeah, my
So to
grandma
put this
had
in layman's
Alzheimer's. I
terms,
think I mentioned this
waste
before
buildup
when
kind of
we
shrinks the
started
brain.
Talking about this. Both my
That's one way to
grandparents
put
actually
it,
had them,
yes.
I believe.
But even that is just a theory.
Or both
at
my
this
grandmothers,
point.
I mean, had
There's
them.
still much
I know
to
for sure
learn
one of
about
them did.
Alzheimer's.
And when your brain shrinks,
Your memory is impaired. Let me explain. There are three processes involved in memory: encoding, storage, and retrieval. Alzheimer's impairs the first step, encoding. This makes it near impossible to remember new things.
Yeah.
I'll give you an example that stuck with me. When doctors asked a dementia patient the date, they had no problem producing the correct answer. But when asked the year, the patient said 1952. Their mind was stuck decades in the past. You see, dementia not only inhibits new memories, but jumbles the ones you already have as well.
One smoke from the top. I get it.
I think I understand.
Good.
So how exactly does 89 cure Alzheimer's?
According to their research, when they injected 89 into the test mice, it brought about a process known as autophagy.
Which is what?
It's a Greek word that means self-devouring. That's what your body starts to do to its own proteins. In other words, all the amyloid beta built up in the mice's brains began to instantly break down.
Instantly.
Yes, and once it was all gone, their Alzheimer's stopped progressing entirely. The most shocking thing is that even brain cells which had lost function were able to recover. As one researcher put it, it's as though the brain turns on a backup generator. If they can bring about similar effects in humans,
They'll have a cure for Alzheimer's.
that's right. There are millions of patients worldwide, and that number is growing steadily every day. If they actually complete this drug, it could truly change the world as we know it. It's nothing short of a dream drug for both buyers and sellers.
See, that's true. It really would be a dream drug, but
If you ask me, it sounds too good to be true.
Excuse me?
I mean, the vice director of the ADDC suspected something fishy was going on with it. But when he started digging around, someone offed him to keep their secret safe. Made it look like a brawl so nobody'd get suspicious.
What kind of secret are we talking?
Like the drug's effects being falsified.
No, there's no chance of that.
Huh? How do you know?
Since the announcement of 89, countless animal tests have proven successful. It's no fabrication. One test after another, they've proven its viability.
And you're sure?
Yes. I'm of the mind they should push forward faster, even if the paper was a little rough around the edges. After all, dementia drugs are being developed all around the world. It would be a shame if someone beat them to the punch, both for the ADDC and for Japan. Kido-san is far too cautious. This is no time to be testing on animals. They need to move to clinical trials and get this thing out.
By which you mean
Experimenting on humans.
human experimentation. Wait.
What's wrong?
what? No.
Oh, nothing. Just, are you absolutely sure there's nothing off about 89?
I guess there is an interesting detail I noticed. Kido-san is listed as the sole author of the 89 research. But in truth, he only put his name on the paper to lend it credibility. The key researcher was someone else entirely. A guy you know too, man by the name of Shono.
So the one I want. It's Shono, huh? So you're saying Shono's the creator of 89?
That makes
Seems
sense.
so. The paper would never have gained such worldwide traction without Kido-san, though. They needed a leading expert to rubber stamp the research and make it seem more official. That kind of thing is pretty common, though. Not really a cause for concern.
Shono, what's your role in all of this?
What's your role in all this? Oh, probably was Shono. Now, oh, head to the office? Could do that. You know what? I will, but I'm going to do Mr. Try and Hit Me first. Because, again, I'm going to go along the lines of saying that Mr. Try and Hit Me could be a guy that I can talk to Yosuke about. And if that's true, that would help gain Yosuke's thing up more. I don't know how many friends I have to talk to in order to get Yosuke's thing up. I'd have to look at the friendship level thing that we're at, but hopefully it's not much more.
You asked for it.
Yell from the
Really,
lady.
guys?
I still realize that my health is still not the full. So that's fine. I need to also find that sacred stone. No, it's a good thing this place didn't get affected by that explosion.
いらっしゃいませ。
Back to
I was
it.
about to say that should probably be enough, and it was!
ありがとうございました。
Arigato, masta. Alright, hit me is this way. The good news is, since I'm not at max drunkenness, I'm not wobbly. Oh, leave me alone. Fine.
What a waste.
What a waste.
楽しかったでござるよ。
God damn it, are you fucking serious? Oh wait, no, it's a different message. I need to discuss something with you, Yagami-san. What's going on? Well, it's just that Tsukino seems depressed lately. Worries me, and the worst thing is she won't say a word to me. That is worrying. Yeah, but I think she might open up to you. Why? Oh, why is that? I think some things are just hard to talk about with family. Plus, she respects you, Yagami-san. To be honest, I think she kind of has a thing for you. Huh, really? At least that's my hunch as her brother. So I'm sorry to ask you this, but could you try contacting her? Okay, will do. So it's up to me to find out what's bothering Tsukino-san. I'll get in touch with her soon. She is. I was about to say she's probably someone that we could be getting a relationship with, and she is. Goddamn. Man, I lost again. Is there really anyone out there who can hit this guy? Oh, there is. I won't be losing anyone until I face him again. What's up? Hey, aren't you?
Hey,
Yeah, it's been a while. So we meet again at last. I'm looking forward to a rematch. Ready to punch some air? Well, aren't you all fired up? Oh yeah, I've been training day in and day out for this moment. I'm practically untouchable now. Still costs 5,000 per round though. So you gonna try and hit me or what?
Yeah.
I'll take you on. Oh, I'm so looking forward to this. Allow me to brief that divination. See with my eye, it's a challenger. What's this? He's on his knees in defeat? You need to take your mind's eye to an optometrist, because I see a much different future. The other people behind me are just freaking out. They're like, oh shit! This is so cheap. If there's a way I can hit him without doing an EX move, that'd be great, but fuck it. Mess around. Holy shit. Can't believe you beat me twice. The deal's deal. Take some money. I must say, you are quite something. Take it from someone who's always running into one knucklehead after another. So I've yet to see a guy who can dodge like you. What can I say? The previous miss tried to hit me taught me well. He's like a god among men. His feet could move mountains if they wanted to. Alright. Tell me, what can a man do to push himself past his limits? The only thing I think is practice. Not just dodging, though.
Huh?
I mean, I need to practice throwing punches, too?
Yeah.
Yeah, wouldn't it be easier to predict your enemy's movements if you knew how they would attack? Word. What you're saying is, I need to get in fights more often? I could do that. Yeah, I'm gonna bust some heads. Yeah, I don't think so. Randomly picking fights with people is exactly what I don't want to see you doing.
Huh?
I guess you're right. But then, what should I do? Why don't you be my backup? There are plenty of punks in town who seem to have it out for me, so I could use the help.
Huh?
Want me to help you throw down? I could dig it. Good, because dealing with the Kai again on my own is getting to be a headache.
Oh.
No worries, man. I got you. If I see anyone trying to step to you, I'll swoop down on them with the quickness. Yay. Oh, 34, goddammit. One word of caution, though. These are real gangsters talking about here. I might even pull out some weapons. Yeah, no worries. Knives and bats are nothing compared to your terrifying fists of fury. Child, they want. People don't call me Mr. Try and hit me for nothing. Let's see what they got. Yay! Damn it, I thought I was already at 34, but now I'm 34. So maybe I could get to 35. Okay, Yosuke's all the way over there. So yeah, if I had Ryan as one of the guys, I should be able to have him. This feels like it makes sense, you know?
Yagami-san.
Yes! Dango seems like a pretty straightforward guy. Guess I'll hit him up. Or at least try.
What's up?
Thanks for coming, Tanago. No problem. We're homies now, right? Right. Just don't do anything shady while you're in there, okay?
バカにしてんのか
Come on, man. This will try and hit me, remember? I have a reputation to uphold. I was gonna flip out every time I caught a whiff of women on the wind. Behind bars right now. Okay. Alright. Whatever your wide or narrow, busty or flat, Mr. Try and hit me, respect your body image. And that's a fact. Yeah! Is this how he normally is?
Yeah.
He's usually much worse.
Yagami-san.
Thanks for all your help, Yagami-san. Let me know if you find any more friends who are interested, okay? God, do I need 2 more, it seems? Fuck. Excuse me, my good man. Let this thought sink into your brain. Boobs. You're doing alright in there. Am I not touching you? Because I know how it feels. My entire line of work is having people try and touch me. Really? Yeah, seriously, try and hit me. That's literally my name and my career. That's why we'll both feel good. She does not look into it. No, they don't charge him extra for this.
Excuse me.
Oh, well, okay then. I'll come back when she's in. When she's not in?
Excuse me.
She's on break right now. Oh, maybe I have to walk out and she'll be in here. Or maybe... Huh. Oh, there's a safe here. Huh. She was literally just talking to a guy. Yes, I know, but she's on break now. Okay. Alright, let's go back to my place and review the case. Damn it. That baseball guy. And I need more cases before I can talk to that guy. Luckily, there is a case right there, and I'm sure that'll maybe add some points, but I have to get a lot more. I want to get a lot more cases before I talk to him. Peroxide, no proxamine. Oh, didn't I get anything else from all those ones that succeeded? Or did I already get the stuff? I might have already gotten the stuff. Yeah, I already got those. Okay.
Yo, welcome back.
Hey there, Yagami-san.
The gang's all here, huh?
How did things go with Hattori-san? Did you learn anything useful?
Yeah, I guess.
Wait, are you saying there isn't actually anything up with 89?
That's what Hattori said, yeah.
This is the first time I'm hearing about Kido not really being involved, though. It's possible Shono's hiding the truth from even him.
Maybe. But first, one term in particular stuck with me from my chat with Hattori-san.
Which is?
Human experimentation.
Go on.
Apparently, 89 is just about ready to be tested on real human subjects.
Well, that's gross. Side effects include bloating, blindness, and death, right?
Knock it off.
Sorry.
That's
What's bothering
actually...
you about that, Yagami-san?
Well, it's just... I've just been thinking... What if all these murders were secretly experimental trials for 89?
Yep.
You're serious?
If Shono's the one behind all this...
What? You think this guy Shono went out, hired an assassin, and started killing people?
Guess it's a bit of a stretch, huh?
Even if these people were test cases, why would Shono have to murder them? This is a dementia drug, not some kind of chemical weapon.
No, but what if it really did have some kind of crazy side effects, though? Like, they didn't want to kill the people, but they ended up dying anyways.
Something
It
with
was
their
perfectly
eyes?
fine when they tested it on mice, though. If it ended up killing someone, then... Wait a sec.
Yeah, wait a sec is right. We're on the same page here.
What if AD9 was completely harmless to mice, but lethal when introduced into the human body?
That's a lot of stuff.
If that was the case, they'd need to perform a ton of experiments to make sure it was fixed. Which is why they killed all those Kyorei guys.
Shono needed to silence those Yakuza. He might have resorted to using the mold.
Back it up. If they're testing a drug, wouldn't they want to use it on an actual patient? I mean, it's not like those Kyorei guys all had Alzheimer's or anything.
That's true.
Actually, it says here that they test new drugs on healthy humans as well. They're the control group to make sure the drug is safe.
Yeah, eventually. It wouldn't make any damn sense for him to start on anyone but real patients, though.
But
Not
Just give it a
necessarily.
rest. Try taking this seriously for once.
Kaito?
We are taking this seriously.
Says the dumbass kid who keeps spouting tinfoil hat shit about goddamn human experiments.
The only dumbass here is the guy who can't consider all the possible options.
Oh, is that
Okay,
right?
calm down, you two.
Next you're gonna tell me they experimented on old man Waku too. Fucking idiots.
Oh my god, they did.
What?
Jesus
that
Christ,
incident 3 years ago at
Kaido.
the ADDC. The guy who died, Wakusan. Didn't he have Alzheimer's?
Hey, I think you're onto something.
Huh?
think about it, Kaito-san. Waku-san was an Alzheimer's patient at the center. We know for a fact that Okubo didn't kill him, but they never tracked the real murderer down.
What the motivation for that murder was a human experiment for 89.
All right, cool your fucking jets. That happened 3 years ago. AD9 didn't even exist back then.
True, it was only announced last year. But all the research that went into that paper would have reached way further back.
Huh? Wait, are we really onto something?
It's hard to say for sure, but it's worth looking into at the very least.
Keep organizing the information. Ooh, I'm glad they gave us a little break here, but let's keep talking.
I have a
Let's
few
keep
more
doing it.
thoughts about this whole human experimentation theory. Mind if we continue?
Yeah, let's do it.
Sure, let's do it.
Okay, so let's say Shono did experiment on Waku-san. Why would he do that? They normally do a lot more to ensure a drug is safe before it enters clinical trials. What was his motive for testing it then?
I think. Why would Shono have broken protocol and experiment on Waku?
Maybe he wanted to try his groundbreaking new drug on a real live human as soon as possible. If it worked, he'd have the cure. And he'd have it without dealing with all the red tape these things go through. It would have saved him years.
That's possible. I guess Shono was surrounded by dementia patients. One little test wouldn't be a big deal, and if it succeeded, his drug would save the world. If it meant curing Alzheimer's sooner, he might have been okay accepting the risk.
But instead of doing what it was meant to do, 89 had a horrible side effect. Death. The more I think about it, the more it feels like this is how it all went down.
It's starting to make sense.
But now, even though he knows the risks, he's still experimenting and using the mole to do it. I know this is all just a theory, but the pieces all seem to fit together.
Going down that path, Yagami-san, that means Okubo really was innocent, yeah? But he murdered his girlfriend right after. I mean, that's why he's on death row.
Quit it, Sugiura. We'll get to that later.
Yeah.
So, to summarize our theory so far. It all started 3 years ago when Shono accidentally killed a patient during an AD9 test. But those tests are still ongoing. That's why Hamura had all those Kyorei guys killed.
But wait, how would a guy like Shono get wrapped up with Yakuza and assassins? Your run-of-the-mill researcher wouldn't have the cash or connections for that shit.
But what if someone close to him did?
Someone Shono knows who's got Yakuza ties? The hell could that be?
Who could have brought a simple researcher like Shono in contact with the Yakuza?
The Minister of Health. Naohisa Kazumi.
You think an active cabinet
I
member is
thought it
out
would be
hooking
him, but
Shono
no, it
up
was
with Yakuza?
It was the other
Seriously?
dude.
I suppose the minister would have enough power. But I'm not sure he has the motive. Especially not for such a risky move.
Who else do we have then?
Someone who could get Hamura and Shono in touch. Huh.
Shigeru Kajihira, chairman of the Kajihira Group.
I'm not so sure about that, Yagami-san.
Really?
Huh?
Think about it. The murdered Kyorei Yakuza are Kajihira's men. Besides, there's no evidence of any connection between him and Shono.
I guess you have a point there.
Oh, god damn it.
Well, we can rule Kajihira out. Who was Shono's go-between then?
I was the ex-director dude. Kaido.
Ryusuke Kido, director of the ADDC.
There's a trophy for this, and I bet I'll get all
I
these
see what you
guesses
mean.
right away.
Kido would have access to ADDC funding. There's even been talk of him having ties to the Yakuza somehow, right? I think you've cracked it, Yagami-san. It had to be Kido.
I don't know if that's really true.
Why?
Think back to the '89 press conference. You remember the look on Kido's face? He was so proud, innocent even. But if he knew about all this human experiment shit, no way he'd look like that.
Kid's got a point.
Then maybe he was only told about the experiments after the conference took place. That would still make sense, right? First, Shono gets Kido to sign off on the '89 paper and publicly gives him all the credit. Thrilled about the possibilities, Kido proudly presents the research at that press conference. There's no turning back after that, even if he found out about the experiments. That's probably how Shono got Kido on his side. He then used Kido's funding and connections to bring in Hamura and the Mole. It feels like all the pieces are falling into place.
That means Kido's not actually the one in charge.
Right. Shono is behind everything.
Didn't we already figure that out?
Let's say you're right. When did Shono start using this guy? When was the Mole's first murder?
First time Shono actually using assassin would have been. Oh. When Waku
Shono
died.
murdered a patient, Waku-san, 3 years ago. He and the Mole may have started working together then.
But that was probably an accident, right? He didn't mean for Waku-san to die. In other words, he wouldn't need the Mole.
That's true, damn it.
All right. Maybe it was a different time then.
Well, when was it?
I suck at this. I'm definitely going to reload the save to just make sure I get that trophy.
Probably
died.
Hashki's death
but I'd
6
also
months
get
ago.
SP points.
Why
Well,
do you
not
say
big deal.
that?
Hashki inching closer to the truth about 89 was a serious problem for Shono. But as we know, Shono was in a taxi at the time of the beating. Meaning someone else must have been responsible for Hashki's death.
The man in the black raincoat. He's the Mole?
Yeah, only the best of the best assassins would have the skill to do what they did to Hashki.
Can't argue with that.
Who knows how close Hashki was to finding out about the human experimentation before he died.
Yeah, and if he had, that would have been the end of the line for Shono. Seems like a plausible motive to me.
So what, everything just makes sense? I don't know.
Looks like Sugiri still isn't totally on board. Sugiri.
If you have something to say it.
I mean, this is still just a theory, right? It all sounds almost too convenient.
What do you mean?
If Shono killed Waku-san at the ADDC 3 years ago, then Okubo, the primary suspect in the case, would be totally in the clear.
Yep. Already proved that in court, remember?
But Okubo, he killed his girlfriend right after. He stabbed her over and over. Even set the place on fire. Reeked of booze, too, even though he was supposed to be dry. Defend him all you want. The guy's a murderer. That's why the whole thing was such a big deal. Everyone realized the court made a mistake. It took the death of an innocent girl for them to realize that Okubo probably did it after all. Yet here you are, claiming the court got it right. Claiming Okubo's innocent. But
Okubo
you
was
just
set
don't
up
wanna feel
probably.
responsible for Emi Terasawa's death. That's it, isn't it?
Enough, Sugiura! You're way out of line, and you don't know shit!
Come on, bring it
Look,
up that it was a
I know I
setup.
get swept up in my emotions pretty easily sometimes. All the same, I'm trying to be fair here.
Are you?
So if we want to treat Yagami-san's theory like it's the truth,
Oh my god, you're related to those two.
then
One of
we'll
those
have
two
to
in
figure
some
out
way.
whether or not Okubo is innocent. If he actually killed Waku-san.
And how are you suggesting we do that?
It's simple. We just go to Okubo and ask if he did it.
You want to talk to him face to face? Meeting with a death row inmate isn't that easy.
A lawyer like you should have no problem setting that up, right?
Hi, Okubo's still in jail. Could meet him, but
He can't stand me, though. From day one, Okubo insisted he was innocent, that he didn't kill Emi. But I abandoned him. Told him he'd be better off just giving up.
Fine. But that's a pretty weak excuse for not going to talk to him now.
that's a pretty good one, I'd say.
If you really want to pursue this case, you don't have a choice, Yagami-san.
Well,
Hoshino-kun,
Yes?
let's go talk to Okubo. Think you can arrange that for me?
I can try. Let me get in touch with the prison.
Thanks. I'll be at Gendis if you want to find me. Looking over the old case files.
All right.
Whew, that's gonna be interesting. That's gonna be interesting. That's gonna be interesting. Okay. Well, I think that's gonna do it for this part of Let's Play Judgment. Guys, in the next part, I'll probably go do that side case, because maybe it won't take too long. And such. Oh yeah, I have him too to be a friend, but I need to find more of those paintings, but I don't know where I would find them. And then of course, so I have 1, 2. You're new. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then 7. Unless she's her. So that's either 6 or 7. So then that'd get me to 40 if I could friend all of them, but I don't. Again, I need paintings for you. I need to talk to side stories about you. So I don't know why you haven't advanced yet. So some of these are going to take a while. But anyway, thank you all so much for watching this. Guys, if you liked the video, please give the like button a click. Comment down below, check about the video, didn't like about the video, and let me know what you guys think of the revelation there. I honestly think Okubo was set up by Shono. That's what I think in some form or another. So yeah. And as always, guys, hit the subscribe button so you don't miss a beat. And subscribe to the main channel too. That's in the description below. As well as follow me on Twitter. Both my main Twitter, RPG, Kingdom Kid Twitter, are in there too. Oh, isn't this the fortune teller lady right here? I think so. Yeah, I actually like her. Well, I don't see her over there, but anyway. Thank you all so much for watching once again. And I'll see you all next time.